This is a Thunder Game Report.
Hi, I'm Randy Renner at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Whew. That's what a lot of Thunder fans are thinking. That's what the Thunder players and coaches are thinking. Big monkey off their back. That 3-game losing streak is over. The Thunder almost, though, blew a 19-point lead that they had at one point against the Memphis Grizzlies. But as Russell Westbrook said in the locker room, hey, a win's a win, especially when you're about to roll into March and when you need one as badly as the Thunder needed this one. Kevin Durant with a big night, especially at the end of the game when he just took this team on his back, scored a bunch of points, and led the Thunder to a big, big win. KD had 37 points tonight. Russell Westbrook had a big night with 21. Serge Ibaka had 16, and Reggie Jackson came up big. He had 14 points. Scotty Brooks, a relieved head coach, as he came into the post-game area, and we also talked to Russell Westbrook.
Well, I thought we went in the right direction tonight. Defensively, that first half was probably about as good as we played most of the season. And I think we relaxed in the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, we had a 16-point lead, and we relaxed, and then they started making shots. I think they made, 8, 9, 10 shots. It seems like they didn't miss a shot to start the fourth quarter. But a lot of good things tonight. I thought Steven and Hash were terrific. They were really active, protecting the paint, cleaning up some problems, blocking shots, getting rebounds, just being very active. So that's another good positive. And then offensively, we did a good job moving the basketball, taking care of the ball. This is a team that gets their hands on a lot of balls, and then they get steals, and we did a good job of taking care of the basketball. Only had 6 turnovers in the second half.
Yeah, Darnell Mayberry, the Oklahoman. Can we back away from the panic button now?
I mean, you guys seem to want all of us to press that panic button. That's never even came into our mind. We weren't happy the way we played, and tonight we played better defensively, but we still gave up a lot of points in that fourth quarter, the third quarter also. But no, matter of fact, I did the research of losing 4 games in a row. We did it with the Rockets in '94. So I did your job tonight. We lost 4 in a row. That fourth loss was a double overtime. Where'd you get it? All right.
Nick Allen, ThunderNightMedia.com. Coach, you guys had that timeout up by 3, and then after that, Russell, Kevin, and Serge all made big plays for you. Just talk about your 3 leaders down the stretch.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. I made another mistake. We did one more thing good tonight. We executed down the stretch in the last couple of minutes of the basketball game. We got good looks. I thought Russell managed that part of the game. Things were going a little sideways at that point. I thought he did a great job of settling us down, getting to some of our plays that we like to run, and KD did a great job of setting screen, getting open, and Russell delivered. So that's another good positive in tonight's game. I'm happy that we got the win. It's a step in the right direction, but we still have some work to do. We've never not been afraid of work. And after a win, we're going to come back tomorrow and figure out ways to get better before we play on Sunday night.
At one point late in the fourth, Kevin was guarding Marcus Gasol in the post. How did that kind of come about? Did he, want that matchup, and he actually, he made a stop?
Well, yeah, I feel Kevin can guard 1 through 5 when he's really locked in defensively, and he's been that way throughout this year, and he can guard 1 through 5. That's what makes him a special player. He's not just a scorer; he's a playmaking two-way player, and those are special. Those are special, and that's what we take pride in our team. We want to be a two-way team. We want to be defending team that can score, and I think that's what we've done.
Did he come to you and say he wanted that matchup?
No, I mean there's times in the games that we were gonna go with a smaller lineup. Tonight I did the opposite. I threw Nick because I felt Nick can give us some good minutes and some good DNA minutes. So he was guarding Johnson. And I thought he did a good job. Johnson had some buckets late in the game, but I thought Nick did a great job playing big when we felt we had an advantage.
Is that a new metric, DNA minutes?
I look at our guys, who they are, what they're about, and I'm fortunate I get to see it every day. And that's the DNA of this team that Sam has put together. We got guys that care, and I think in the NBA a lot of times that you go through a season and there's some tough times, and ups and downs, not tough times, ups and downs like we've been in one right now. But when you have guys that care, it's enjoyable to come back to the next day and get some work in. And I've never been around a team that I feel this way, or this group, this organization. We've always felt that we've got a job to do, and we have to do it every day, regardless how well we played or how disappointing we played the night before. Come back in and do the work, and I couldn't be more prouder.
The start you guys got off to, Russell had the steal 10 seconds in. Katie had a block on Zebo 17 seconds in. In the passing lanes, you got 4 steals, 4 blocks in the opening period. Is that the best start that you guys have had in a while? And is that kind of the focus, the mentality you want?
We wanted to. We wanted to hold teams 20 or less in the opening quarter. And, we did it, 22 points, which is solid. That's solid for us. And then we came back and gave them another defensive game, and they only had 20 points. But I thought our first half defense was really good. Everybody was locked in to activity. We have length. We have length on all 5 positions, and we like to use it. That's what makes us, the top team defensively in the league.
Anyone else?
I missed the
Let's talk about Steven now.
Yeah, let's talk about Stephen. I missed the pre-game thing, but
That was my best one yet of the year.
Dan, I understand. He's got flu a bit. So did you give him a shot or something? Did you play good?
Yes, he did. I hope that he comes back with the same stomach bug Sunday night. I thought Steven showed some growth tonight. He's been improving bits every day, and today was another opportunity for him to grow as a player, and I think he has. Those guys are good. Those are 2 all-star bigs in past years, and Gasol, if he wasn't injured, probably would have been an all-star this year. And I thought Steven did a good job of having an impact on the game.
When did you know that Stephen? What changed your feeling about it when you felt he belongs here? Because the talk before the season was D-League for Stephen. When did you know he was a player who could contribute the way he is?
Well, when we drafted him, we really liked his athleticism, his length, and his potential. He's 20 years old when we drafted him. D-League, in the summer league, we knew that he was going to be with us and was going to contribute this season. He had some good moments. He had some good moments, and he had some moments that it was a learning experience, and he's going to continue to have that. He's going to have those for the next 4 or 5 years, and then you're going to still see improvement. That's what we take pride in our organization, is to develop guys every year and don't be satisfied with the last year.
Defensive stops. What was the mentality in those final 2 minutes for you guys?
Just getting stops, and we let them back in the game. We're messing around, but we got the stops we needed towards the end of the game, and we got the win.
You also executed down the stretch, got Kevin on a side pick and roll. Why is that such a difficult thing for opponents to defend?
You got to pick. You can't guard both of us in that position, so you just got to pick what you want, and whoever's open, take the shot.
Got crunch time minutes from Perry and some extended minutes from Hashim. What kind of lift did those 2 guys give you guys?
Big lift. I think our bigs did a tremendous job on their bigs. Nick, Serge, Hash, Perry even did a great job of just being physical, all night long.
What did you guys focus more on, the first 3 quarters defensively or the last quarter?
Say it again.
What were you guys focused more on?
What were we focused more on?
What will you take more from this game, the first 3 quarters or the last quarter defensively?
What you going to take from it?
Well, it don't matter what
Exactly.
I'm going to take, but what you
We
gonna
won. We won. That's what I'm going to take for it. We lost 3 in a row. We just won. So that's what I'm going to take from it.
But defensively, though, you guys wanted to get back to a certain level. You got there the first 3 quarters. The fourth quarter, you had some slippage. Do you just say, hey, we played well for 3 quarters, we just got to maintain it for 4?
I just say we won. That's
all
it.
that matters?
Yeah. Right about now, this time of the year, man, it's about to be March, man. Once March hit, all you want to do is win games and get your mind right for the playoffs.
You don't care how it happens. You just want.
No, that's what you said. Don't put words in my mouth, partner.
Is that what you?
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Darnell. Don't do that.
One of those late game stops was Kevin getting a stop on Marcus Gasol. Is that area of his game, guarding 1 through 5, kind of something that's gone unnoticed a little bit?
Definitely. I mean, he does a great job of just being physical, using his length, and doing a great job of stopping, a guy that, that can score the ball on the block.
There's Russell Westbrook, and before that, of course, head coach Scott Brooks. The Thunder with a win tonight over the Memphis Grizzlies. The season series is done with the Grizz. The Thunder end up winning 3 out of the 4 games. Coming up next, they'll practice on Saturday, and then the Charlotte Bobcats will be here on Sunday, and Philadelphia will be here after that to finish out the homestand. But the Thunder get a win, their first since February 13th, and their first since the All-Star break, but they appear to have gotten some of their defensive mojo back. They played really good in the first half, pretty good through 3 quarters, and then not so good in the fourth. But again, they got the win tonight. Keep clicking back. We'll have updates as we move along here at InsideThunder.com.